Welcome, Ranger Relic fans, to the Relic Reaction series, episode 1. So yeah, this is the name, kind of explains what this is going to be about. I'm reacting to your guys' relics, your Power Ranger collections, big, small, rare, common, whatever. Let's see them. I think this could be something pretty good for the community. For the Ranger fans in general, I think this would be a cool thing. I don't see a lot of people doing it. So today we have a submission. I guess you could I consider this guy a peer, almost a collector buddy. I have his permission to do this. I figured the easiest way to react to his stuff would to be look at his Instagram and react to it that way. A lot less legwork for him. I don't know if that format of this will stay. This is probably going to be an evolving series as time goes on. So let's get into it. Big shout out to Ranger Jim. Big shout out. We'll start with the kind of his little bio on his collection. As you can see, he's been collecting since he was a kid. Since 2016, but seriously collecting since 2016. The 2017 movie got him hyped. That movie was hyped. I was hoping for more action in that, let's be real. It could have been better, but it's all right. Before my time, but I was a hand-me-down kid, so it's actually what I grew up with via my brother's old toys and VHS tapes. So, cool. So yeah, let's check out his Instagram and collection. If you don't follow It's Ranger Jim on Instagram, go follow him. He's a real one. We'll start from his first post because I know he has some crazy stuff. So we'll just kind of scroll through here and see what we got. This looks like and I don't know, he's a very unique collector. I know he likes knockoffs. Which is no knock on him, no pun intended. I have some knockoff stuff. His knockoff stuff is generally better condition and cooler. I assume more rare. I don't know like a ton about knockoff stuff. I come to him when I need questions or have questions about knockoff stuff. So there's that. This is pretty cool though. Looks like a Boba Fett. That's kind of strange. Oh, he's got the San Diego Comic-Con. I think these are the vinyls. He has them autographed. Those are nice. We'll do a relic rating. Sorry, this is like I said, an evolving series. We'll do a relic rating on the collection once we're done kind of going and talking about it. I don't know that this is the format of how I'm going to do it every time. If you guys want to send me pictures, videos, and a little description of how you got into it, why you love collecting Rangers, it'll grow into what it should be at some point. I really like those signed vinyls. Here's another. This looks like the pink version of that White Ranger knockoff. That is hilarious. That's hilarious. I'm gonna give him a like on that one. That's great. What else? We got some. Looks like we got some morphers, some power coins. Here's another knockoff robotic Rangers. I've never seen that before. That's kind of cool too. I've looked at his Instagram before. Some of the stuff I've liked, some of it I haven't. So, I just noticed my bookmark bars is up here. Yeah, I'll have to blink that out for you guys. You don't need to see that. Again, this is first episode 1. Hang in there with me. There's the blue version of that knockoff. Hella jealous player haters. That's hilarious. I kind of like that knockoff, so that's pretty cool. Okay, this is a big deal. This is the Green Ranger, more for it looks like he might say, yeah, the 1992 Dragon Buckler. Yeah, this, from what I've gathered, is extremely hard to find. Very expensive. This is something on my list. I need one of these. Ranger Jim, this is specifically to you. This is one of those other items. If you ever sell it, I'm your man. It'll go to a good home. There's some other stuff I've told you that I would take if you, or buy from you if you ever sold. We'll get to that. 95 movie white helmet, Wild Ranger 5. Shout out to him. He's a beast. Oh, that's a cool helmet, and it's autographed. That's awesome too. Here's kind of a big wall of his collection. Some of his collection. There's that whole set of knockoffs. Those are awesome. Not sure what those are down there. Looks like more knockoffs. Original triangles. The gold team, you gotta have the gold team. So, he is the gold team, he knows what's up. Turbo helmet. Some other knockoff stuff. Oh, this is cool. Yeah, picked up the original theater standee. Hey, this is another thing I would, if you ever want to sell Ranger Jim, let me know. Hey, I just noticed he has the, I have that same White Ranger knockoff right there. Okay. Okay. He has a bunch of the other smaller figures over here. I'm not totally sure what they are or where they came from or much about them. They're cool. I assume they're rare. Oh yeah, that's awesome too. I like that Green Ranger helmet. I never knew that. You're more of a White Ranger guy. Yeah, same. I mean, 2/3 of my collection's Tommy, and it's about half and half really, but I do like the White Ranger suit better. That dragon buckler is just so nice. I need that. I need to get one of those, but man, they're salty. Here's those little figures. I'm not sure. Parts 4 through 7 of Bandai Super Sentai Club. Finger Puppet Line. I never knew that even existed. Space Turbo. That is awesome. You have some team sets. Okay. Yeah, those are cool. Yeah, those are really cool. I wonder how rare those are. I didn't even know these existed. They got to be, I assume, pretty rare. This Ranger Jim has some rare stuff. He's a, like I said, he's a unique collector, but he, whoops, went all the way back. He's a unique collector, but he also has some pretty rare stuff, I know for a fact. Like this is another rare thing I know he has. JDF's Own Words. This is a very interesting piece I recently added to my collection. It's a viewing copy of Season 2, Episode 21, Zed's Monster Mash. This is sick. This is another item. Jim, if you ever sell this, I'm your guy for this. Stuff like this. That's awesome. Yeah, that's really cool. He has a bunch of these too. These are like, I think these are bootleg. Yeah, bootleg Pink Saba. I think he has a few other ones. This really isn't my style, if I'm being honest, of collection for the Rangers, but it is cool. It's very different. Very different. This Tiger Zord bootleg would be kind of cool to have. I've never seen this before. I don't even know what this is. Pretty cool though. What else we got here? This is a Grail item for all Power Ranger collectors right here. This is sick. And it's authenticated. It's a set use script signed by all 6 original Rangers. This thing is amazing. This almost ascends from Power Ranger collection to like a straight up TV history museum piece. This thing is awesome. Yeah, that's sick. There's some more of those Sabas. The white Saba's kind of cool. What else we got here? I don't know if he wants to be on camera too much. His picture's on camera too much. So, I mean, I guess he's posted on Instagram, so it doesn't matter. That's a video. But that's a big... It's like a jumbo Red Ranger sword. That would be really cool to have one day too. He has the Lucky Draw Red. That's another video. He has the Lucky Draw Red dagger, Dragon Dagger, and the Saba, I believe, which I think those were like a contest items you could win. Super awesome. Those would be something I would love to add one day. Very hard to find, very expensive. And then this, he has there's good old Ranger Jim, with screen used Mighty Morphin and Zeo suits, spandex, amazing. Obviously I'm not really a big Zeo collector. Those MMPR suits though, if you ever get rid of those, Jim, I'm your guy for that. I'm sure you won't ever get rid of them. I've told you this, that I would buy those if you ever sell them. I'm sure you're not going to get rid of them. But man, those are sick. Those are sick. I need to get a screen used item in my collection. The right one hasn't came up yet, so maybe one day. Also, financials. Some of you guys who were on that Heritage auction, some of these Power Ranger collectors out here got some serious dough. But yeah, this is about wraps it up. Go check out It's Ranger Jim on Instagram. I'll link him. I'll shout him out in the posts and link him. So go check him out. The Relic rating I would give for this collection that I can see from his Instagram. Man, he's got some real heavy hitters. It's got to be, whew. To episode 1, right to a 10 Relic rating is kind of crazy. Yeah, I think I'm going to give him a 10. 9.5. Let's give him a 9.5. Sorry, Jim. We can't go 10 on the first episode. Or we'll make the Relic ratings for this a little sturdier, a little harder to get up there. But yeah, this is definitely a 9.5. So 9.5 Relic rating for the Relic Reactions is definitely going to be a high mark for probably a while. I don't know. We'll see what else you guys send my way. So yeah, go check out Ranger Jim. I hope to do this some more. Hopefully it'll be a little bit more formalized and better set up for this in the future. Let me know if you guys like this kind of thing. Sorry, I'm talking real fast. It was the first time I'm doing a reaction to somebody's stuff. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about Ranger Jim's. It's Ranger Jim, his collection. Let me know if you like this kind of content, and we'll do more of it. See you guys for the next one.